Hi everybody. Um so winter's coming. You may have noticed. I'm not hiding it. There's a few things that summer changes that don't really work in the winter. So we're going to have to do some changing around. So I've already started because let me explain. So this beautiful summer decision for my I forget what it was called. Anyway, this unit is fabulous and it is wonderful. But also, it's right in the way of the heater. So my food can't stay in here. All my food woke up yesterday morning. And yeah, yesterday morning, and all of my food was warm. Not like too hot, just, it was 28 degrees in here, and the heat comes right past here, and it blows practically onto right here. This is the perfectly bad spot for food. So I thought, well, the only thing that's going to stay there comfortably is clothing. And I know that the clothing will be safe because at one point, not this winter, but last winter, I threw some blankets off my bed onto the heater of the van, and they were there most of the night, and they didn't catch on fire. So I know that it is safe to have too many clothes in there. So what I'm going to have to do is I've decided I'm going to put my food up in this area, like up at the top, on the top. So this cupboard is going to stay cooler. It is not in the direct line of the heat, and it is just a bit better space for it. But that means everything that was in there, which is actually just a bunch of containers full of stuff. Like this one has medication in it, and I use it sort of like a bedside table. Medications and nail files and shit, stuff like that. So all of that stuff has to go. It also had my undergarments bin and a bin of extra bins. So it's not going to be really bad moving these things around. I'm just going to have to find another place for them. And I am going to take all of my clothes off these hanging thing because I need a place to hang sweaters and my work jacket so that I have them handy, but I just don't have a place for them yet. I think there's probably going to be okay for now. I was thinking I was going to try to hopefully move it up over and around in front of the door, but I use that door a lot. I mean, I even use it through the winter because I put my diesel in through that door. So I'm going to have to leave that door clear. Plus, having a door clear is a smart idea, even though I blocked off the back door completely. Although, getting out the back door is not as hard as it seems. I know where the handle is, and I can get out of there if I was stuck. So I do have an extra door. I'm just going to block it off for now. And yes, I've gotten nowhere with my plastic coating. But that's okay. It's still not cold out. And payday's coming up. So after payday, I will get that fixed up. But not now. Not now. It doesn't need to be done right now. I'm looking a little worn out. And I had a nap today. I don't know. Anyway, so this is my plan. I don't have a lot of food in the house right now, so that makes it really easy. And I don't think I will ever have too much food for that section. It's just a lot. There's a lot of section there. And over time, as your food changes, as your ability changes, as your tastes change, I've sort of whittled down to this for now. It's going to be just fine. So I'm gonna take down, I have to go do laundry. I think I'm gonna try to get my laundry done tomorrow. So when I do, I will be able to put them in these new spots. What I have to do is find out where I'm gonna put these bins. This is a bin of containers. They're all tiny little containers, and I just hate getting rid of them. Because you know I'm gonna need them for something. So maybe I can get them to fit in the area underneath the sweaters. Or if I take all of the sweaters out, you see those two areas down here are all winter clothes. When I put them down there in the springtime, I wasn't using them, so it was perfect. So I could take all those winter clothes out of here and hang them up here in my hanging stuff. Take out the shirts and the pants, and just put like big bulky sweaters and stuff, and put the shirts and pants in the area that gets all the heat. And then I could put these down on the bottom down here. At least it would keep them out of the way and they'd be safe. Because definitely my medication, I get 3 months at a time, so there's big bottles, and I don't want them to be heated up and warmed up. And I really only have like 3 sweaters and 2 jackets, so it's not going to take up a lot of space. 4 sweaters. I have 4 sweaters. And I have a winter jacket. Do I still have a winter jacket? Yeah? Yep. Yep, I have a winter jacket. Oh, though it's a big jacket, but it doesn't matter. I've got one. That'll keep me warm. So, and I think I have some snow pants in there. I don't really need snow pants, but I keep them. You never know. Jacket my friend made me. I can't get rid of it, but it is a little too small. They don't make jackets for big armed women. And it's not fair because I like that jacket. This is driving me nuts. I have a rain jacket. I've had this a long time. It's the right size, but it is a little big for me, so that works out nicely. Oh yeah. And a pair of pants that are a little too small. But they're work pants, so I think I might keep them in case because my weight fluctuates, because I go crazy on cookies, and then I don't go crazy on cookies, and you know. So, and I have my turtle sweater, and it's my comfy not leaving my house today shirt, which is kind of funny because I don't have to leave my house to go do anything. Okay, so they've been sitting underneath me for 2 nights. But I do feel better with the food up here and the other things down there. So it'll be fine. It looks like it's about the same size. So that worked out nicely. That was some laundry stuff stain remover stuff. So next step is this. All of this is shirts for work and a pair of pants for work. But I wonder if I can leave my long sleeve shirts up there. I guess I just have to put up my shirts and my sweaters and find out. Because I left a space when I put in this as a permanent structure. I left this amount of space because that's all I needed for the few summer clothes that I had. I wasn't really thinking about what would come when winter comes. My brain doesn't do that think ahead thing, apparently, very much at all. So that's fine. We'll figure this out. Not a ton of room in there. I think there's only one more to go in there. And I think I'm not sure what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna keep all the hangers. I have spares. I know I have lots of spares, but I also don't want to get rid of them because I'm changing things all the time and they're not in the way. Okay, that works. That's all the sweaters and jackets that I could use. This one is one that I can't use, so I'm not going to put it up there. It's going to take up space and I can't really use it. So I'll find a place for it down in here. Because that's a lot of what this clothes is down here. There's shorts and sleeping things. And then on that side is like bathing suits and stuff that I don't really wear. So I'm sure that will fit in there just fine. I'll find a place for it. So then I have my not work shirts. My work shirts all have little straps, like shoulder straps, because, and then like as open as I can because I am so hot when I go to work. It's ridiculously hot. Okay, so if I put these, oh yeah, that's me, sorry. Okay, so if I put these in the bins over here, it's just so funny because every single pair of my pants has holes in them somewhere, but they're not. They're in places that they can't be seen while I'm working. Like this one has a hole in the pocket. I thought it had a hole in the pocket. Sorry. It's just above the pocket. But nobody's going to see it. It's above the pocket. So I will just wear those for work. Not a problem at all. So if I put my work stuff in the bottom one, it's a little bit bigger. I have more work clothes than I do have regular clothes. And if I try, I think I can get them all in here. I know, watching me fold is not what you woke up to this morning. Didn't think that was the best thing. But it's hard to, you know what, it really is a really good thing to watch. You didn't realize that then, but it is. It is. This one's another one of those clothes that fit me on a good day and don't fit me on a bad day. So if it doesn't fit, that's okay. Oh, I'm gonna make it fit. That is lovely. So those pants that don't fit, they're gonna go over there with the jacket that doesn't fit, but this is gonna fit there just nicely. And then I have the knot work stuff. So that's gonna work out just fine. Now all we gotta do is hope that it's gonna be okay there. And so the only other thing that I have down here to worry about is the cooler. It goes in the bottom shelf, and there's nothing I keep in the cooler right now. It's not, I mean, there is, but it's canned stuff. And my mug that I don't want to break, but I still want to have a mug. So that sits in here, but I think this is still food stuff. I think some of the food stuff is going to have to go to the, it hasn't even opened yet. It's coconut oil. So I'm going to put this with the food. Don't worry, I'll find a better place for it. That leaves a tin that was holding my stuff together. Okay, so that means this is empty. So I could put, oh, I just had a really good idea. So as we know, I have a drawer here and a door here. The problem is the door is open at the top. Like when you go in there, I can put my fingers up here and touch the drawer design. It's fine. But when I pull the drawer out, it catches on the stuff because there's too much stuff in this drawer, in this door. Too much stuff in this door. So if I take the stuff out of this door and put it down in here, and actually now that I'm thinking about it, that's where I keep all of my flammables. Let's move those away from the heater, shall we? So that would be this container here. And it has a lot of stuff in it. And I think that containers are good. I'll leave them in there because they take up hardly any space. But the things that need a lot of power are not going to be good for me now. They're not going to be useful because I need my heater for my CPAP machine. So all of these things are pretty much useless because I can't make up the power, the electricity. So I would have to use my Blue Eddy to run these. I use my Blue Eddy for my CPAP machine. If I use this and my CPAP machine, I wouldn't be able to use enough, I wouldn't be able to make up enough power to do that again. And I have to have it there for my CPAP machine no matter what. So I think what I'm going to do is just stick this stuff down here, because I think that would be a good place to keep all the electrical machines. Everything fits in there nicely. And then this is just the stuff that I use. And then my drawer works great. I'm very excited about that. Nothing in here is going to get hurt. It's used to being warm. And I stole this rice cooker from my daughter. But that can all go in there. And that can be put away and it's nice and safe. And then these, everything in this drawer works. Everything in that door works. all we have left is these things here. And these can be put in here. Because for one, it'll stay cooler. So that works out nicely. And for two, it's just farther away from the open heat. I mean, I just threw everything in here, so I don't have any kind of organization in here whatsoever. So I think getting, I'm not sure if getting bins would help. And I'm not really willing to put out money for bins that aren't. Like, I'm buying plastic that I can't return, and if I can't use them, then it's just a waste. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drive around like this for a while, a couple weeks, and see how it works. If I feel that I need more support for everything in here, then I can, you know, get what I need to fix up everything. All right. Pants and the jacket fit in that spare space. And everything closes nicely. Wow. It is good to have that done. Because constantly I have been looking for like a little bit warmer jackets to wear, because it is it's getting colder. So then I'm like, oh yeah, so I have to come all the way back here, go into the bottom, get the jackets. So I think having them up there is going to be a real nice boon. And then, you know, you can see the you can see on the arm what it is. And I bring my jacket, my work jacket, home with me every night. So this is not the same as the other store. The other store was less stressed about some things, and this store is really stressed about lots of stuff. So, but stricter. Not that I have a problem with being stricter. Following all the rules is not a bad thing. But okay, so that is the changes I made. Some of the winter changes that had to be made for my heater to work. So, which is good. It's good. Change is good. And it's nice and exciting. And also, it means that first thing in the morning when I'm really, really cold and I can herkle-durkle and lie around in bed, and my apples are right there. Breakfast is served. I know. I'm good at lazy. Yeah. Top of the class. Okay. Well, thanks for joining me, everybody. It was, if you've made it this far into the video, I appreciate you very much. And I guess we'll see you next time.